don't even mention. Nah, that boy that fake water retention. Yeah, can't play those games inside my section. Nah, it's getting dark, I feel the It's getting dark, I feel the I feel the tension. Hey, don't at me, boo, don't even mention. Nah, that boy that fake water retention. Yeah, can't play no games inside my section. Nah, it's getting dark, I feel the tension. Hey, don't at me, boo, don't even mention. Nah, that boy that fake water retention. Yeah, can't play no games inside my section. Nah, it's getting dark, I feel the It's getting dark, I feel the I feel the
Just like you know, I always want stress. Like you, I always want stress. Like you,
Let's go.
Yo, what is going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the Madden Simulation Show. I'm your host, RaiderBen. My voice is shot game. You heard? Later show. Usually I told y'all I'd be doing more morning shows. But I didn't go to work today, bro. Like, I woke up and I couldn't even fucking walk, bro. Like, we did so much walking in LA. You feel me? So, no, man, I didn't even go to work. I couldn't walk, bro. And, like, my job's really dangerous. Like, I gotta climb up. I gotta climb ladders and all kinds of shit, you feel me? So, like, I fucking, I didn't want to go, bro. And, and want to risk getting injured at my job. So, I didn't go. But yeah, my voice is still gone, man. You feel me? That's Big Benther shit, though. You feel me? Like, every time I go to a Raider game, you know, I'm gonna turn up. I'm not even really mad though, y'all. Like, I'm the day after gang, I'm still really not mad. I'm not even mad, bro. I got called all kinds of shit in the off season, bro. Remember all the shit motherfuckers called Benther negative. You're a negative fan. You're a hater, and all kinds of shit, right? Remember I got called hella shit, right? And this is why I wasn't even tripping, bro, because I already knew. I already had that gut feeling what was going to happen to the Raiders this year. You feel me? We're domestic violence victims. We're all still going to be fans, though. We're all still going to be watching this team get their ass kicked if we start 0-4. So there's no point of complaining about it, right? There's no point in complaining of our team getting our ass whooped if we're not going to do anything about it. And unfortunately, we can't do anything about it because it's not like any of us are going to change our team. So we're just going to continue to let this team beat our fucking ass, dude. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about it, bro. I can't make this team be better. There's nothing that Benther can personally do to make the Raiders get better. I have no control over this team. The only control that I have is if I decide to watch them, if I decide to spend money to go to games, if I to do any, that's what I control, right? And you feel me? Outside of that first game, I won't be going anymore. I won't be going any more games this year. What up, Nash Prod? Yeah, what's up, everybody? Sal. Sorry, guys, my voice is fucked up from the game still, so I can barely talk, dude. I already knew our offense was going to be garbage hit stick stepper. I already knew that. We don't have a quarterback. And then when you don't have a quarterback and you get rid of Josh Jacobs and you replace him with Zamir White, what did you really expect, bro? Like, let's just be real. What did you expect? Did you think our offense was going to be better when we got no quarterback and now we don't have Josh Jacobs neither? We have no run game. Uh-oh. You got a coach that wants to run the ball and he has no running backs. How are you going to be a coach that wants to run the football and you ain't got no running backs, dude? That shit don't even make sense. Please somebody tell me how that makes sense. It don't. So you replace, and like I said, everybody has their feelings about Josh Jacobs. But Josh Jacobs is miles, and I mean miles better than Zamir White. And we have no chance with Zamir White. So I hate to be that guy, but it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and get this game started. Last week, the Madden did have us lose to the Chargers. We lost to the Chargers on Madden, and we lost to the Chargers on real life. So let's see where they got us in this game. So we got the Ravens. I've already made the adjustments. Tyree Wilson is out. Janorius Bennett, or whatever the fuck his name is, Janorius Robinson is going to be the starting defensive end. Amari Gaynor is going to play as backup defensive end. So he's officially out. I've made all the appropriate substitutions. Alexander Madison will start. I'm not dealing with Zamir White. I don't give a fuck, dude. He's got to go. He sucks. He's terrible. All right, so there we go. Raiders, Ravens. You're not controlling a team. Would you like to continue? Yes. We're going to put that shit on 6-minute quarters with no accelerated clock. It's going to be a 4:15 Eastern game. Or no, it's a 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We're going to go with Brandon Gaughan, Charles Davis, Kate Scott, and Brock Harvard. Go overcasted. Let's get it. Let's see what happens, man. Being big factual, no quarterback makes for a weak dink and dunk offense. We didn't even throw the ball down the field, bro. We didn't even throw the football down the field. I don't think I seen Gardner Minshew throw the ball more than 20 yards down the field. I seen him throw a couple nice passes to Devontae, but Trey Tucker didn't even get no deep shots, bro. The Chargers were literally just crowding the line of scrimmage and waiting for us to run the football, dude, because they knew we weren't going to throw the ball deep. They knew we weren't going to throw the ball deep. They knew they didn't have to run backwards, so they weren't tripping, dude. They crowded the line of scrimmage, and we checked the ball down, and they were all around it. You should play, Ben. That's the only way the Raiders will win. Fuck off, Hugo. The 49ers own Aaron Rodgers, bro. Aaron Rodgers will never beat the 49ers, bro. I swear, he never beat them in Green Bay, and he's not going to beat them in the Jets, bro. That's just wild. Aaron Rodgers sucks, dude. I already knew the Jets were going to be trash this year anyways. So. All right, Raiders are going to kick the ball off to the Ravens, fielded inside the 5, brought up to the 20 to the 25, and he's going to be hammered down at the 26 where the Ravens will start their first drive.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was
A-Rod is 40. He needs to find the nearest retirement home.
Let's stay with Lamar Jackson,
That
who
part.
at his best is an MVP caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer.
Yeah, he looks
in the
hella old,
pocket,
Sal.
and as a
That part.
franchise quarterback to
Shout out to
build
the
on.
20, man. We only got like 10 likes. Actually, don't worry, likes. I hit the like button, hand off to Derrick Henry. The Raiders are all over it. Gets maybe 3. Where we at with the likes? We got 10 likes, man. Let's get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all.
You see a bigger play on the
Y'all know
ground
what
later
time it
on,
is.
largely be because
Yeah,
of the play just like that
3
one,
shit,
softening
you
up
feel
the
me?
front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the
3
future.
shit.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right, here we go. Second down and 8. Shotgun snap for Lamar. Checks it down to Andrews, who drops it to Alblo in coverage. Third down and 8.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed
My throat hurts so bad, dude. Now the pain is coming out.
Pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
All right, Raiders defense needs to get off the field here on a 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap. Lamar got plenty of time. Looks to left, throws, finds Mark Andrews, who gets a big gain on 3rd and 8. Just no pressure. First down. Gain of about 20 yards on that play.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Yeah, Rodgers may look 40, but he looked better than the quarterback we got. I agree to
We're
that.
going to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the
Our
field.
quarterbacks
Instead of just
look like
settling for
ass.
dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. First down and 10 for the Ravens at midfield. Shotgun formation for Lamar. Takes the snap, got time, throws across the middle. Big hit by Diablo. The receiver holds on to the ball, picks up 5. Second down and 5.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, here we go. Single back snap for Lamar. Gets another wide open guy. First down. Zay Flowers.
Down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
13 yards to Zay Flowers.
Impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback.
First down and 10 for the Ravens on the Raiders' 33-yard line. Shotgun snap. Lamar looks to the left, throws, finds his tight end again, Andrews, who's tackled immediately by Jack Jones. In combination with Divine Diablo.
When he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, second down and 4. Play action for Lamar out of the pistol, looks across the middle, finds a wide open guy. First down.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
First down and goal.
Big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I may love watching a great
See how the Raiders answer, dude. They're not about to answer. Fuck all. We ain't got no quarterback. What up, D-Menace? Yeah, bro, my voice is gone, gang. My fucking legs hurt so bad, bro. It feels like a bomb went off on my calf, dog.
First and goal.
Here we go, first down and goal for the Ravens on the 6. The Raiders looks to the right, throws the end zone. Nice play by Nate Hobbs.
Complete in the end zone.
Gets the stop.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incomplete
Man,
pass,
if you
here's second
if you
and
went to
goal.
a Raider game and you came home and your voice still exists, bro, I question your fandom. Second down and goal, across the middle, touchdown. Too easy.
Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah, if you go to a Raider game, dude, and you have a voice the next day, bro, like I question your fandom, bro.
What an
That's the point of going to
outstanding
games, bro,
opening series, partner.
is to
They
scream and
scored
make
on
noise for your
defense. They
defense and
marched
help
their
them.
way to the end zone.
And if you don't do that, yeah, you didn't do your job. Part of going to a game is coming home with no voice. I be screaming so hard I feel like I'm gonna faint sometimes, bro. Like my blood just rushes to my head. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I be screaming like a motherfucker though, gang, on me. On me, I'm the one who has to get my whole crowd fucking started on third down and shit. I gotta get everybody hyped up. I'm the hype guy. And everybody starts getting loud with me and shit. I'm the guy, bro. Yeah, Charm City said, I heard you from Baltimore. Hey, bro, my light fell down, gang. You guys see it's all right there on the floor. That light that was up there, look, I went to LA and I came back and it fell down. It's all right there on the floor. So now I gotta put it back together. Yeah, bro, my fucking Raider fans, I be having to get them like, bro, why y'all so quiet?
And he's brought down just inside.
Like, why are these motherfuckers so quiet, bro? So yeah, I be getting everybody fired. I be like, let's go, let's go. I scream, look at everybody in their eyes and shit like, motherfucker, you better stop fucking screaming. I'm coming through your head. You feel me? They get like intimidated, so they be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it too, fuck it. Otherwise he's gonna look at me all crazy in my eyes again. Then they needed you to hype them up because the Raiders can't do it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got to the stadium hella late, way later than I wanted to. Hand off to Alexander Madison goes nowhere. I got 2 yards, okay.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Man, you know how women are. I was late.
One thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL,
my girl didn't want to get up, and then I finally got her to get up, and then you know how long it'd be taking women to get ready. I was hella late.
We'll set up that critical play action for later.
Gardner's gonna throw across the middle. DJ Turner, gain of 4, 3rd and 4. Anthony was at the game. I didn't even know Anthony was at the game.
You just need a safe, short gain on the throw. That's a go-to route to target.
And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down.
3rd down and 4. Shotgun for Minshew on his own 30. Quick throw, dropped. Brock Bowers. Now the Raiders punt.
Timing is everything in life.
He said, yo, man, Clementis, I know, bro.
That throw was just a little bit like we gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
I didn't even know Anthony was at the game. Shout out to Clementis. 4th and 4, the punt is away. Nice punt, but he kicked it out the fucking end zone. That part, Charm City, you ain't never lied. That part, bro.
Exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their
yeah, I'll be back in LA next year. I ain't gonna be able to make the Lions game. Well, not the Lions game, but the Rams game. I mean, we'll see what my money looks like in like a month or so, but I doubt it. I wouldn't get my hopes up. I'll try though, for sure, but we'll see. Plus, we starting to approach the holiday season, man. You feel me? My daughter's birthday's next month. That's the one thing that sucks about football season is it's close to like the holidays and shit. You feel me? Motherfuckers gotta have the money put away for holidays and shit. 2nd down and 7. Raiders got to get off the field. They're not going to. I know, though. Here comes Lamar running. Oh, nice sack by Christian Wilkins. Put him on his ass. Nah, hell no. I'm not going to Vegas, Steven. That shit costs way too much money, bro. Yeah, that shit's cost way too much money, bro. I went to Las Vegas last year, dude, and dropped like 3 bands in a weekend, bro. I ain't got money like that. Hell no. I went and watched the Niners on New Year's, dude. I was down at least $3,000-$4,000 by the time I got home, dude, after a weekend, bro. Some motherfuckers don't even make $4,000 in a year, bro. I spent that shit in fucking 2 days. Fuck no. Lamar looks to throw, checks it down. Raiders got to get off the field. Great defense. That's a way to get a stop, man. Let's go. Raiders getting the ball back.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
If I was just going by myself, it wouldn't be that big a deal, you feel me? But my old lady ain't about to let me go no goddamn game by myself when she likes the Raiders too, you feel me? So I don't make my girl pay to go to games, you feel me? So I gotta pay for her ticket, I gotta fucking pay for her flight, fucking, yeah, no, this shit ain't cheap, no. Even if you go by yourself, it's really not cheap either. Unless you want to stay at like Motel 6 or something. If I was by myself, I wouldn't give a fuck about staying at no Motel 6. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, Charm City, and we're more than likely going to lose, and you're going to spend that kind of money, bro. That's what I'm saying. Pump fake, Gardner finds Devontae. That was a great play right there. First down. Yeah, the Raiders aren't even guaranteed to win, bro. You think I'm paying that much money? He said we're going to Vegas on the Raiders bye week.
You plan for, and you go out and execute.
I wouldn't say guaranteed, Dixon Sider. Nothing in life is guaranteed except death and taxes. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Single back formation. Minshew gets pressured, throws it. Almost intercepted. Most of the time, I don't even go into the game in Las Vegas. I just party at the tailgate and watch the game at Mandalay Bay. Okay. Yeah, you live in LA, right? D-Minus. So it's like what, like a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive? It takes me it's a 6-hour drive to LA or an 8-hour drive to Vegas. Intercepted. That's a pick six. Gardner Minshew doing what he does best, turning the ball over. That part, Jerry. At least the Raiders can't lose on your mom's birthday weekend.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Yeah, I never guarantee a loss. Is it more likely that we're going to lose than win? Yeah, but if I'm gonna say that 100% the Raiders are gonna lose the game, I'm not gonna want to watch it. I think I've gone over this before. I just can't have that mindset. You know what I mean?
And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Oh yeah, see, you're 2.5 hours from Vegas. Yeah, dog. I'm 6 hours from LA, and that's 6 hours driving like damn near 90 the whole way. You feel me? So. 185. Well, Madden has predicted one game already. Madden had us losing to the Chargers last week. We'll see if they have them losing to the Raiders this week.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5.
This Raiders offense is putrid with Gardner Minshew, bro. Even in the preseason, Aiden O'Connell was better than Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew is putrid in this game. Hell yeah. That part, hit stick stepper. Yeah, that part mode. Aiden put 63 on the Chargers. Never mind. No, let's just put Minshew in. Yeah, okay. Stupid, bro. Stupid mode. Fucking absolutely retarded. It just don't make sense. Bad coaching, bro. AP isn't the coach, bro. I tried to tell y'all this. The Raiders made a good day. Minshew takes a sack. I told y'all this when we hired him. Like, it's all raw hype is why he got hired, bro. It's just he's not a good coach, bro. Not if you want to win now, he's not. Rookie head coach. Rookie head coaches don't fare very well. said I don't think Aiden O'Connell's much better than Minshew, which is the reason why you start Aiden is because Aiden's a young player and you want to see him develop and you want to see what he's got. Aiden hasn't hit his ceiling yet. Minshew hit his ceiling a long time ago. Minshew looks to throw after the sack. Finds Devontae, gain of 10.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's
Yeah, the Chargers ain't about to sweep us, bro. We lost the Chargers in the first game last year, too.
That one right there was the ladder. Smart to make the fastball sing in before anyone.
Third down and 8. 5 receivers for Minshew. Snap. Throws. First down. Good shit. Finds Devontae Adams. Oh, no, that's Alexander Madison.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Minshew in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Madison.
And he's into the front
Gets
for
2
gain of
yards.
2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's
Yeah, I
the
know
key.
it's only been one game.
Those type of plays got to be in the
I get it.
minority.
I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking at all. I'm not surprised the Raiders lost. I'm not mad that the Raiders lost, bro. I've been saying the Raiders are rebuilding, bro.
From the 39.
So, but there was true coaching concerns in that game, dude.
It up towards midfield before he's
Zamir Alexander Madison has the hot hand. You take him out, you put in Zamir White, who's trash. Who couldn't even pick up a fucking yard in that game. You put him back in the game, and then you run with him, and then he fumbles the ball, turns the fucking ball over, dude. You continue to run with him. 4th down and 1. You don't fucking go for it after you talk about all this ill intent and violence and physicality. You don't go for it. You punt the ball back. Like, when they're already cooking at that point in the game, the Chargers were playing good, dude. Like, it was a tale of 2 halves, and they were on their half, bro. And they started playing good. Why the fuck would you give them the ball back, dude? You dumb as fuck. 1 yard and you gave them the ball back? Oh, hell no, bro. Ain't no way you give them the ball back, dude. Just no faith in the quarterbacks, dude. No faith in the offense. That's the reason why we gave the ball back. No faith. There's no faith in Minshew at all. Minshew, play action, looks to the left, throws. Trey Tucker gets 6.
Gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd down and 4 for the Raiders on the Ravens 22. Looks to throw. Bowers completes it. Come on, Brock. All the way down to the Ravens 4. I was directed here by 2 cents. Oh, that's what's up, man. Shout out to 2 cents. Yeah, 2 cents is the homie. You know how many times we say it's only been 1 game every year. The next thing, yeah, exactly, bro. We 0-5. Yep. RaiderBen, here's my thought process. Antonio Pierce is bridge, stand, and coach, but because Davis, hold on, let me see. Minshew, escaping the pocket, throws, touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. God damn it, Brock Bowers. All right, so here's my thought process. 1, Antonio Pierce is a bridge, stand, in coach because Davis is paying Gruden and McDaniel still, which means AP will be fired this offseason 100%. 2, trade Adams for draft capital in the upcoming draft because we need multiple first-round picks. We need to bring in a whole new coaching staff with a proven record. Check down Bowers. Touchdown! Let's go, man. Let's go, Brock Bowers. Even dominant. Brock Bowers even good on Madden. Yeah, I agree. No more experimental head coaches. 4, ensure the number 1 pick overall. That's tough, man.
Anybody who's played this game has been here.
Getting that number 1 pick overall is tough unless we're shit. But I
I
fuck with it. I don't think Antonio Pierce is going to be here very long anyways, bro.
It's how you finish.
And I've been saying trade Devontae since last season. When he started, when he was throwing helmets and shit, I said get rid of him. You feel me? Like, fucking, he don't want to play here. Just get rid of him. So, I was all for getting rid of him. He's not making us no better. Like, is he a good receiver? But he's not making us no better, bro. Like, we need a lot of things, and we can trade him and get a lot of things. So we might as well just trade him and get a lot of things that we need. Exactly. Why keep Devontae if we don't have a quarterback for him? Draft capital is worth more. Exactly, bro. I'd get rid of him, though.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession
Exactly,
ball
bro.
game.
They
It's the
never
kickoff.
reported
He's
Antonio
away.
Pierce's contract, dude.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill.
That's why you can't find what his contract is, dude. They're just gonna see if he can build on, you know, what he did last year and keep the defense good. And if he doesn't pan out, dude, Belichick is available next year. So just a conspiracy theory, you feel me? Like when we chose John Gruden, what was that, in like '98? Al Davis also interviewed Bill Belichick. So you know, there's that. You feel me? There's obviously some ties with Belichick, with Tom Brady becoming somewhat of an owner, Richard Seymour trying to buy into the program. So there's some ties there, bro. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just here until Belichick is ready to come back. Over 40 plus years, diehard Raider Nation. I reserve the right to critique as I see fit. I don't like it. Pick another team. I agree, bro. I've spent a whole bunch of time of my life watching this shit. Boy, I'm entitled to an opinion on this motherfucker. You feel me? I ain't one of these bum ass motherfuckers that just came around. Yeah, he can go too. We ain't doing shit this year. You might as well. Yep. And we gotta pay him a bunch of money next year, anyways. He said Antonio Pierce is minimum wage. What up, my opinion? What up, bro? Gruden is still being paid $10 million for the next 4 years. That's tough. 3rd and 4. Check down to Andrews. First down. Ravens. Close to midfield. Well, we can talk all that. But as Raiders fans know, and sometimes I'm happy, just send them somewhere where there's a promising who could send them off to the better for IU. Well, that's in the past now. That's in the past now. The IU shit's in the past. They already gave him money. I'm Raider till the grave, but I know this organization well. Yeah, facts, bro. I know this team, this organization, these players. Lamar checks it down. They're just fucking the defense up now. The Raiders got a stop last drive. It looks like they're going to get at least probably a field goal off this shit. Yeah, SoFi Stadium sucks, dude. What up, boss? No, I don't think Gruden got paid out, bro. I don't know.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
I actually think they did pay him out right now that I think about it. But I don't know. I don't want to spread false news.
Jackson's gonna throw again.
Oh, God, they swung that, but he still caught it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into
I thought they
double
gained to like a
coverage. You only
contract
see one of the
something.
defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
I accept this wash season. I'm a realistic fan. I watch this team because it's my team, but I am also a business graduate. The best chance this team has is to secure a top half pick to get a quarterback, or a 1 to 2 pick to get a quarterback. Yeah, it's tough though, dude. We have to be real bad. I just don't see that happen unless we tank. I don't see number 1 or number 2 pick unless we tank. Exactly, Isaiah. The reason why you start Aiden, bro, is because you want to see what you have in him, dude. And he had you guys one game out of the playoffs last year. He has fucking what's the word I'm looking for? A bond with his teammates, bro. Oh, interception, let's go. Jack Jones. He has some fucking bond. He has bonds with this team. You feel me? The wide receivers. You feel me? They have a connection. You feel me? So you're gonna bring in a new guy and fuck that all up just because Aiden O'Connell threw 1 interception in a preseason game.
Football's the ultimate team game, but this is
when that's what preseason is for, is to learn how to shake that shit off. What up, Carlos?
Gonna pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half.
Yeah, Aiden would be the starter. I don't know if we'd be any better, but I just think that's the guy you have to roll with, bro, because you know what you have in Minshew, bro. You brought him in to be a backup. You know what I mean? Let him be a backup. Let's see what you got in your young quarterback, because who knows, dude? Aiden O'Connell could be a superstar and make it. I'm not saying he is, but who knows? We'll never know now because you're starting fucking Minshew, who's a bum, who ain't never really ever did shit in his career, over Aiden. That we don't know nothing about. That's just dumb coaching. You just don't do that. You don't do that.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for.
It's not smart.
Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable.
I said before, I think Minshew gives the Raiders the best chance to start now because he's a veteran, and it's only because fucking Aiden O'Connell's still unproven. Like, I don't know what he has yet, you know, but I'm not saying he can't come out and beat really good, because I really don't think either one of these quarterbacks are gonna win us very many games. I think both of these quarterbacks are mid as fuck.
So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens.
But you know, at least Aiden O'Connell has an excuse. He's a young player.
Checking around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports halftime reports. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate,
what up, Wild Turkey?
Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for
our
EA
defense
Sports
played lights out
halftime
against the
reports.
Chargers, dude.
The first half
It's just we
belongs
can't
to
hold
the
forever,
reigning
bro.
NFL most
10
valuable
points is
player,
unacceptable.
number 8, Lamar Jackson. He connected on a
10
touchdown
points
pass
is
in that
unacceptable,
first half,
bro.
And that's a big part of why
So.
his guys lead at the break.
As
He said
always,
the O-line
tip to
plays
Coach
better in the
for his
video
hard
game
work
than in
during
real
the
life.
break. Kids, we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter.
Yeah, Madden is 1-0 so far. Last week they had us losing to the Chargers, so we'll see how this second half pans out.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Yep, I agree. He said, plus you're not paying AOC money. They didn't need to drop any money on Minshew. They took a match to that money. Yep, that's another reason why, bro. Aiden O'Connell barely makes shit, dude.
First and 10.
Saved your team a lot of money.
Out of the gun,
Minshew throws across the middle. Caught by Tucker.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard
I've seen the
line.
Raiders win more games on this shit with Aiden O'Connell than
About
Minshew.
the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way.
Because Raiders offense will keep them on the field. What
What
up, Michael Trio? The most frustrating part is seeing the Niners rebuild 2 different Super Bowl teams in our face. Yep. Yep. And we can't even run an organization right. I agree, bro, because you know I hate the fucking 49ers, dude. Brock Bowers with another big play. I get to sit here and just watch the Niners continue to be great in front of my face, bro. And I'm surrounded by all these bitch-ass bandwagon 49er fans, bro. And I can't do anything as a fan but just watch my team get ran by a bunch of fucking retards, bro. Like, just absolute idiot shit stains, bro. You know Mark Davis got Hershey Highways in his underwears, bro. He still wears the tidy whities with the Hershey Highways, bro. Like, I got a retard running my organization, bro. Fuck motherfuckers, oh, miss you. I done said 100 times the Raiders are never going to be good until Mark Davis sells the team. Mark Davis will never, the Raiders will never be good until the Raiders organization is not ran by the Davis family. So, I stand on business. I stand on business with that. I stand on business with that statement. Mark Davis is a fucking bum, dude. The only reason why he wants the Raiders is because it puts money in his pocket. That's it. Now he knows he don't have to have a good team because the other fan bases are going to buy out our stadium anyway, so he makes money regardless. What a piece of shit. Look, Brock Bowers just killing the Ravens, boy. Another big play. Brock Bowers is so good. Just like he is in real life. He had the second best game out of any tight end in week 1. Brock Bowers. So,
I think my favorite part
Brock
was
Bowers
the magic
eating right
he
now,
worked
too.
after the catch. The way he took
Brock
the
Bowers
completion,
down there got 100
made
yards
so
receiving.
much more out of it.
Get that
But
boy
he
out
did
there
all the
slicing
extra
that
yards.
ass.
This offense in position now.
Yeah,
It's
Getsy's got to
first and
go.
goal.
I told y'all, bro, the offensive coordinator, whoever, touchdown. Let's go, Minshew. Jacoby Myers. Let's get it.
The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Raiders tie this bitch.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock. and
So,
now a conversion away from tying this game
Yeah,
up.
I told y'all, like, fucking, we was talking about it on the podcast, bro. Like, I think a lot of y'all felt the same way. The offensive coordinator job was going to dictate Antonio Pierce's coaching, bro. Because if he gets some shit-ass coach that can't score no points on offense, it don't matter if we hold teams to 13 or 10 points, because all it takes is 13 to beat us. So we ain't scoring more than 10 points. Yeah, Brock Bowers was balling in that game,
That
dude.
one right down the middle. And
But we're not going to
all
win
knotted
shit because he
up.
won't sell the team no time. I agree, yep. I agree, Charm City. That's why you just roll with the punches, bro. Yeah, I got to break my pool down too, 2 cents. I'm breaking it down this weekend. I got to drain it out. There's hella fucking water and shit in there. All right, gang, I'll see you. I'll be live tomorrow, though, with Pizzle. Got to see what time he wants to go live. I'll schedule it. Just keep your notifications on.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive.
I mean, statistically, if you want to talk about stats, because that's what made Derek Carr look real good too, right? Because I saw it with my own 2 eyes with Minshew. Yes, he had good stats. He completed like 75% of his passes, bro. But he was terrified to throw the ball down the field. I seen it with my own 2 eyes, bro. Unless there was just no shots downfield being called. But the Raiders took no shots. And I think a lot of it has to do with Minshew's arm. I think they know just as well as we do, or a lot of us do. Minshew don't have an arm like Aiden, bro. Can he throw the deep ball? Yeah, but he can't throw it on a consistent basis. He throws 1 or 2 deep balls. He's got a fucking sore ass arm, bro. So, it is what it is. It's pretty much just Jimmy Garoppolo all over again. God damn, Divine Diablo could have tackled him twice, bro. He broke Divine Diablo's tackle twice, bro. Yeah, Minshew, he escapes the pocket too fast. He gives up on the play. It's not there. He doesn't even try to step up in the pocket.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. He's a backup quarterback for a reason. Lamar Andrews, first down. Minshew doesn't plant it on his back foot when he throws. He's always dancing. Yep, I agree, bro. He never sets his feet. Davis just fielded a team, not a winning team, but a team devoid of hope and talent. We still have a few players, but too many players who are not legit starters.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Tyree's not even in the game. I took him out.
And he's going to get this.
That's Janorius Robinson, but yeah, he sucked. He does suck in the game. Diablo got hit stick twice by Derrick Henry, bro. And shout out to the 20. We're 4 likes away from 20 likes.
2nd and 3 now.
Appreciate y'all. 2nd down and 3. Lamar in the shotgun. Throwing 45-yard line. Throws across the middle. Complete, first down. Tackled by Eichenberg.
It sure seemed like he knew
Eichenberg looked like he fucking picked like the Rolando McClain joint on Amendola. Picked his dumb ass up and slammed him on his head. And because he doesn't plant his feet and drive the ball with his hips, he tends to float and short arm passes. Yep. I agree, bro. I 100% agree with you, bro.
Again, it's
Here we
Jackson
go.
to the air.
Lamar, they're just throwing check downs. Mark Andrews, 7 yards.
And he'll
2nd
get
and
down to
3.
the 44-yard line.
No, I'm not sold on AP neither, though, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sure you've been around long enough to know my stance on Antonio Pierce. I don't think Antonio Pierce was the right guy for the job
2nd
neither.
and 3 now.
But that's who they hired, bro. so I can't do nothing about it.
And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket.
Max Crosby, let's go. Great fucking play. Third down and long. Upcoming now.
Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions
Good
get
shit,
more
Max.
depth. But a 20-step drop?
Exactly, bro.
That's not gonna cut.
Charmsy, you know who it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Matt McGloin took over for Derek Carr the next game against the Broncos. And he fucking played one snap. They blitzed him. He got the fuck up out of there, dog. Like, the lights were too big for him. Same thing with Tyree, or he just didn't want to play, bro. That boy knew the spotlight was going to be on him, bro. And he just felled out, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, straight. That's wild, dude. Third down at 14. The Raiders cannot get off the field. That's a terrible play defensively. They only rushed 3. Lamar gets the ball out quick. And that's 15 yards on a line. AP, I wouldn't even say AP is a defensive coordinator, Michael Trujillo. I think Patrick Graham is the dude who calls all the plays and shit. I think Antonio Pierce really has no say on that. I think Antonio Pierce is just the leader that lets everybody be themselves, bro.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26.
Yeah, I just think he's a leader of men, bro. He's a hoorah guy. He's a hoorah guy. You feel me? He doesn't really do shit. He just lets players be themselves, and sometimes that can bite you in the ass. Second down and 3 for the Ravens inside the Raiders' 25-yard line. Lamar throws. That's a catch, and that's a touchdown. Baltimore. What up, Isaiah Porter? I'm doing good. How are you? Tyree said he didn't want to play no more like that fool from the longest yard. He broke it in my nose.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first. When you just look at the game circumstances, puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engine for their defense.
That's hella funny. I forgot about that. Yep, I agree. My opinion. AP's definitely in over his head. It's a cool story, though, right? What are the Raiders every single year? The fucking storyline. Wow. Well, that shit will get old if we keep losing. That part, Trujillo, you ain't never lied. Like I said, bro, I just suggest y'all just start getting like how I be getting, bro. Like, just don't let these motherfuckers get you worked up. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't let the Raiders get you worked up, bro. The Raiders used to get me worked up real bad, dude. These motherfuckers don't get me worked up at all no more. When we lose, bro, I just be laughing sometimes. Like, these motherfuckers did it again, bro. These motherfuckers still losing for the same thing we've been telling them they've been losing for the last 20 years. Motherfuckers losing the same way. All of us fans, the entire National Football League has seen it year in and year out, have pretty much told y'all the reason why y'all are losing and y'all are just insane. And you know what they say about insanity, bro? The definition of that motherfucker is trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, bro. Like, the Raiders are just an insane organization, bro. We deserve to go inside an insane asylum. Boy, I was stuttering like a motherfucker, gang. Spit it out, Stanley, you know what I'm saying?
It's Raiders football, and they'll get to
the difference in this game is a pick 6 by Gardner Minshew. Otherwise, this would be a tie ball game. That interception right there by Jack Jones didn't mean shit. It kept them from scoring any points. Because they would have scored some points right there. But
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach
yeah, I'll
the
never
second
do
down.
that, bro. I'll never go to fucking a game with a paper bag on my head, bro. Minshew 5 wide, throws, Devontae, first down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a
Yeah,
first
there you go.
down.
I thought it was but yeah, you got it, gang.
At the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that's
Yeah, year in and year out, bro.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down and 10. Pistol formation, handoff Madison. Nice run off the left side, picks up a first down, picks up about 13 yards. Nice run.
You know,
Alexander Madison.
Guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more.
First
and they're
down.
hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
All right, here we go. Minshew with the shot and the snap. Shotgun snap, throws Bowers, finds Bowers, 5 yards.
Inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5. Raiders are driving down 7. Minshew in the single back. Looks for Bowers. Finds him again. Dude, Bowers is eating 7 catches for a $105 on the day for Brock Bowers against this Baltimore Ravens defense. They can't guard him.
Working between the two of them.
Just cooking. Minshew's finding him.
They have themselves
Here
another
we go.
1st and 10.
1st down and 10 for the Raiders in the pistol. Ravens 26.
Out of the pistol.
Going to be a play action for Minshew.
Flushed out
Looks
of
like he's
the
going to try to run with it, and he's getting sacked. 2nd down and 14 upcoming. The sack there by Justin Metabike.
play drives them back.
One of the best players across that entire Ravens defense,
Quarterback's just feeling the need to
which is full of them.
try to make
Great
something
players.
happen outside
I don't know if
the
you can go back to my last call with him if that happened.
defense wouldn't let
He
them.
might not be a head coach, but when you
Same
were
kind of
looking for a
urgency. They wanna
coach, I
make some
asked would
plays
you
of their
want
own
AP
before they
your
hit the shower.
coaching staff,
They
because
got
these
one right
boys
there
already
in
knew
that
they could
sack.
go on to
Offense
AP to
line
talk
for
about
2nd
anything.
down.
They can do that to any coach.
Another
Here we
try
go, 2nd down, 14. Minshew finds Devontae, picks up what, 7. We'll take that. 3rd down and 7 upcoming.
Here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys.
AP is just a rah-rah guy, bro, that gets everybody wanting to go play football. That's about it. He's got nothing else to his repertoire.
Very little you can do other than make the
3rd down and 7. 5 receivers are in the set.
Back to throw.
Minshew, panic, runs, picks up the 1st down and more, slides.
And just how they
Sets the
teach
Raiders
you.
up for a 1st down.
Yards
And what's crazy, bro, is we went for it on 4th and 1, or we didn't go for it and we punted the ball, but didn't we have like Marvin Lewis and Tom Coughlin and Joe Philbin like on our coaching staff? They all thought that was a good idea to punt the ball back on 4th and 1 instead of going for it.
Get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that
That shit's
defense
wild.
yet another chance.
1st down and 10. Minshew finds Madison. Oh, that's Devontae. Their numbers look so similar, bro. Picks up 8. 2nd down and 2 from the 3. The Raiders can pick up a 1st down without picking up a touchdown on the 1-yard line of Baltimore. 2:58 and clicking here in the 4th quarter. Raiders trail by 7.
Pickup. They're set up for
Alexander
2nd and short.
Madison's to the right of Gardner Minshew in the shotgun. Gardner looks to throw, rolls out. Looks like he's going to run with the ball. He's not going to get away from, who is that, Roquan Smith. But he will pick up a yard. 3rd down and 1 at the Ravens 2.
You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm.
2:35 remaining.
It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make
See what the
something
Raiders
out of
do here.
nothing, and at least keep it moving forward.
3rd and a lone yard. Come
3rd
on.
down and 1. Single back, or no, pistol formation. Madison's your running back. Handoff Madison, and he gets blown up.
And the defense
Terrible blocking up front. That's a 4th down and 4. He loses 3 yards. Andre James just got shit on, bro. Look how he just ran right past Andre James, bro. Just ran right past Andre James. What do the Raiders do here? I think if it goes down, they're definitely going to go for it. They're sitting Carlson out there, but, oh, nope, they're going for it regardless. See if they hike it before. I doubt it. Nope. So here we go. 2-minute warning.
Here from Baltimore.
Tyree looks better on the bench.
Losing by 7. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
4th down and 4. 5 receivers are in the set on the Ravens 5.
Throw it.
Gardner bails out from the play too soon and gets sacked. That's exactly what he does in real life. Instead of stepping up into the pocket, he rolls out, and there you go, cost the Raiders.
Desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they try.
Now they got to hope we can get a stop.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to
Gardner.
make a play.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And this is some quality film
Damn,
review
Gardner.
right here. Look at
What's
this.
he
Couple of
doing?
touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process.
I heard it looks like a Hall of Famer on the bench.
Time starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. First down for the Ravens. The Raiders got to get a stop. Henry up the middle, 2 yards. Raiders call a timeout. 2nd and 8.
Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Hall of Fame pine riding fool. He can't even stay on the bench. Keep standing his bum ass up.
Approach this 2nd down.
With the bum knee at that. 2nd down and 8 for the Ravens. Shotgun. Handoff again. Derek. Raiders are all over it. Great defense. Call another timeout.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd.
The Raiders have played good against Derrick Henry in this game on Madden. He don't have a lot of yards, bro. I'm interested to see how many yards he's got because I'm sure he don't have very many. Here we go. 3rd down and 8. Single back formation. It's going to be a handoff. Derrick Henry's going to get again. Tackled short. Raiders play great defense. Force a 3 and out. And they're going to get the ball back. 1:44 remaining in the 4th quarter with no timeouts. They trail by 7. He said, damn, bro, said Wilson can't even. Wilson said, bro, said Wilson even fails at riding the punt. I'd be hella high trying to read this shit. Hopefully the Ravens don't figure out how to use Henry against us. Let's go. Punt return, nothing. What up, Pedro? Aguilar.
Comes Las Vegas on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. Gardner looks to throw, finds Devontae, picks up 8 in the field of play, so the time is running.
You know what I love to say?
He said Adams ought to throw his helmet on the game.
And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield.
2nd down and 2 now coming for the Raiders. Minshew in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks for Devontae, finds him, 1st down.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Raiders moving quick.
1st down and 10, shotgun formation. Minshew looks to the throw, looking for Jacoby Myers, and it's incomplete.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost.
2nd down and 10. Gardner in the shotgun, looks to left, throws, finds Trey Tucker, 1st down, 40 seconds remain. 38 to be exact.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially,
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Raiders on the Ravens. 40, no timeouts. Minshew in the shotgun. God's time takes the sack. You just can't do that. You can't take a sack there.
Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 15. Times are clicking.
Many sacks as it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays.
Damn, they're taking hella long.
This game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
What the fuck was that?
Completes and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
For offenses that connect in this intermediate zone.
All right, 3rd down and 15 from the Ravens, 45, 10 seconds remain.
Sparks your offense, but it just turns that
Throw that bitch up to Devontae, fuck it.
just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the
Devontae
last
slot
play.
left.
Now it's 3rd down.
Inside of Madison, Trey Tucker wide right. Minshew look at deep. He found Jacoby Myers on a walk-off touchdown to tie the game. Jacoby Myers. What a play. What a fucking play. What up, Al's Ghost? What a play. Smokes Marlon Humphrey's dumbass down the sideline.
But you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Overtime. He said, oh, what up, Jared White? He said, damn, Ben, your voice is almost gone. Hope you had a great time. Yeah, what up, Jared? What up, young Mex? You never know how these games are going to pan out, fam. Subscribe, hit the like button, gang. The Ravens are trying to fucking ice fucking Daniel Carlson's extra point. Brock Bowers going to win the game in the second and overtime watch. AP watching this stream and taking notes on Madden's play calling.
So this kick now to force overtime.
Here we go. Daniel Carlson missed a kick in week 1.
That one
Right down the middle.
And we're all tied up.
Right, Jaleel, that's what I was talking about right now. Motherfucker missed a kick last week. Let's see what happens. Yep. Owl's Ghost. I agree. Yep. I'm like King of the Hill, bro. Yep. Yep. I'm 100% with you on that one.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
The wide receivers running too close to each other.
And he opts not to
No
bring this one
spacing.
out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Uncle Rico need to do something. Hell yeah, young Max, I agree, bro. I have another channel too, bro, that I'm live on.
And the
That
drive will start
everybody's
out with a 1st and 10.
a lot of people are at right now. Most of my viewers are over there. I'll post the link in the chat. You can go subscribe to that channel too. Lamar looking for a Hail Mary. Flag down. Interception. Jack, I don't know Trayvon Merrick, but there's a flag down. Oh, that's bullshit. Check out this channel right here, young Max. This is my main channel I'm on. Click that link right there, gang.
The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this
What the
game.
fuck just happened?
So it ends as a win for the Ravens.
Oh, they got a pass interference that put them in field goal range. Are you fucking kidding?
And he executed the game.
Oh, wow.
Way to win it.
Oh, wow.
So that's it for us here.
What the fuck?
On crew, I'm Kate
I literally took my eyes off to post the fucking link.
Sports. The Ravens are your winners.
These motherfuckers just got a pin.
Baltimore.
Bro, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, gang. The way these motherfuckers be. These motherfuckers just got a pass interference. I was at the game, Owl's Ghost. I was in LA on Sunday. I got no voice. Yeah, my voice is fucked. Hey, look, Gardner Minshew threw 305 yards on a 77 completion percentage. That's pretty dope, right? I guess you could say. But yeah, that was crazy. I literally took my shit off. Oh, there you are, young Max. Yeah, this is my main channel now, bro. Like the other channel, I kept getting flagged and shit, bro. So I don't even really upload content over there. Yeah, I was at SoFi, gang. It was an oven in that bitch. Yeah, I was there, bro. If you check out my live streams, I did a couple live streams from SoFi and shit. But All right, guys. Well, the Raiders, Madden had the Raiders losing to the Chargers last week. And not, bro. Madden had us losing to the Chargers last week. It ended up being right. Madden has us losing to the Ravens this week. So we'll see if they have it right again. I hope they don't. What up, Yonder? But so far, Madden is 1-0 with these predictions and these simulations. At the end of the day, make sure you guys come by the live stream tomorrow. Me and Pizzle will be doing our NFL picks tomorrow, covering all the games. I'm going to try to do it early at like 11. I'm going to see if he's down for 11. But if not, I'll have the stream scheduled. So make sure when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you have the notification bells on all notifications. No, I don't want my shit to heal up fast, Willie Wayne. I like people knowing that I went out there and screamed, bro, and represented for my squad. I take pride in not having no voice, Willie Wayne. You feel me? Multiple year season ticket holder, bro. There was not one game I didn't come back from, bro, where I didn't have a voice for at least 3 or 4 days. So I take pride in this shit. You feel me? Like, I ain't like I'm on this bitch, no professional radio or something. You feel me? We just a bunch of fans that like to hang out and talk about the Raiders and shit, bro. You feel me? This is how a Raider fan should sound when you come home from a Raider game. I said this earlier, bro. If your voice don't sound like this after you go and watch the Raider game, bro, I question your fanhood, man. You didn't go there, but you didn't do it the right way, man. So as always, man, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be live tomorrow. As always, much love. Go Raiders, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuce.